the light. Where's darkness at the side of the light? Evaporated of the gleams of the light. You're the light that makes my face shine bright, so bright. And as I look your face, I become the light.
Hello, our listeners and our viewers online. This is your boy Olaoluwa Adegoke and
Wale Akintunde, as usual. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in Nigeria and in diaspora.
Okay, yeah, you can follow us on www.pensionersfm1067.com. You can listen live, and you can through Facebook too. Pensioners FM 1067 FM on Facebook. You can watch us live. So
yes, let's go to
Happy Sunday.
Same to you. I'm eager to, because I have bundles of questions, no problem. Of questions to ask you.
If there are power problems, we are here to solve it.
Thank you. This evening, I want us to look into inverter.
Inverter, okay. Last week we want to
solar charge controller, and I think we do justice to it.
Yeah.
So today let's go to inverter.
Okay, no problem.
As I used to.
Okay.
Let's start like this. How can we identify inverter out of all the gadgets installed in our home?
Okay. I know by the time we are maybe 7 months on this program, you'll be installing yourself.
I hope
because the way you ask all your questions, you ask them in such a way that it's somebody that wants to become an installer.
Really, I'm interested. I must be frank with you. But you know one thing, I want our users to know what we are really talking about.
Okay.
That is why I used to come in that way.
Okay, because all your questions are really very pinpoint. Okay, anyway, let me answer your question. Inverter, most times in the past, we only have inverters that stand on their own, maybe on the floor or maybe on the table or the likes. But now we have the ones that are attached on the wall.
Okay.
So if I say, if you check it on the ground that you will see inverter, or maybe on the
I will be looking for maybe battery or.
But most time these days now we have inverters that are attached on the wall too.
It is hanged on the wall.
Yes. So now I cannot really say, okay, this is where your inverter will be, or this, like the solar charge controller that we treated last week. That one is always attached on the wall. I mean, but inverters, they can be on the wall, and they can be on the floor. They are, if the way you can know if you have it in your house, or maybe it's installed in a place that you are, is from that inverter.
Okay.
The output and the input of that house is attached to that inverter.
The input and output.
AC input and AC output is attached to that. To that inverter. Yeah.
Okay. By functioning, how would you describe inverter?
Okay. Anyway, inverter is like a device.
What does it do?
Yeah. Inverter is like a device that converts DC voltage into AC voltage.
Okay, it converts.
It converts
it
the
inverts.
direct current. Yeah, it inverts it and converts it as well. You can use converter or you can use inverting. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
that's why they call it inverter.
Yes, yeah, that's what they call it. So it can convert, and it can, because where we on batteries are direct current, DC.
Yeah.
And most appliances that we have in our houses are AC compliant, alternating current compliant.
Yes.
So there is no way you can power your house with a DC voltage.
It won't work.
It won't work. So unless that the house is already pre-wired to be a DC compliant, Like there are some people that know that we have DC television, we have DC fan, we have DC even ceiling fans, we have DC light bulbs.
Okay.
So I have some people that they do their house like a caravan. Yes, you know, I mean, in diaspora, you can have a caravan that you build like a house, and it will be only powered by solar power system. So mostly everything in that caravan will be DC compliant, direct current. So you can use, you may not use inverter in that kind of system, and you are using solar power system.
Okay.
So I've seen some people that have tried it in their office or in their house that they make everything DC, and they don't need inverter to operate that kind of a place.
All right. Okay, how many types do we have in the system right now?
For inverter,
Yes.
we have a lot now, and I will only mention maybe some few of them.
Let's
Like
go on.
we have pure sine wave. That pure sine wave is the recent technology. It's been for a while too, but it's the best among inverters.
Pure
sine wave inverters. Yeah.
Before we move on, how can we identify that if we see it in the market or if it is installed by an engineer in our...
You may not know, and you cannot know.
I cannot know.
Because the more you look,
The
electronics these days, the less you see.
Won't it be written on the appliance,
you know what,
on the device?
You know what our people are doing these days. So even if I say it's written on it, you cannot follow what is written on system these days again, like before. So I cannot, if I say it on air, that once you see it on it, people may enter one chance.
They may go. They may be led astray.
Yeah. They will be led astray, because that is what I mean. People have already infiltrated the market, and they are doing a lot of. They have brought in some fake something that, like the solar charge controller that we spoke about the last time, that we discussed last week. Some people will write MPPT on a PWM controller. So I cannot, if I say if you see if it was before, like 5-10 years ago, if you see MPPT on a solar charge controller, it's an MPPT. If you see pure sine wave on an inverter, it's a pure sine wave.
But today is reverse is the case,
because they want to sell a modified sine wave as pure sine wave for people, or only sine wave. They want to sell it for people. And the difference between inverters is that those modified sine wave, the only way you can know a bit, maybe if you are operating a system that deals with frequency,
okay,
you may be seeing some wave on your TV. Yeah, and that means that inverter is not a pure sine wave inverter.
Okay,
it may be a modified.
We may be like scars,
like that. You will be seeing like something like a wave
waves on the screen.
Yeah, because they are having.
But please, before, I thought if it happens that there is somewhere two wires lay on each other, that's what used to cause.
No. So that, when you have two systems, like modified sine wave is not pure sine wave.
Okay.
So there may be, you may see some there may be some infractions between them. So that's why you see that wave sometimes on the TV screen. Yeah.
Okay.
There are sometimes that if it's a modified sine wave, that may happen.
All right.
But on a pure sine wave,
you've mentioned one.
Yeah, I mentioned two already.
Really?
Modified sine wave, pure sine wave,
modified sine wave, and pure sine wave.
We also have sine wave alone. Yeah, those are the type of.
The less I'm seeing.
And also, even if you have a modified sine wave that is from a reliable manufacturer, okay, you may enjoy it too. Okay. So it doesn't have to be really because you have a pure sine wave, you have a modified sine wave. So
it must be from a reliable source.
Manufacturer.
Okay. How long can the inverter last?
Okay. On that, let me put it this way. Your inverter can last a lifetime.
Lifetime?
Yes. But on a condition.
What
that
condition?
The part of that inverter is available.
Okay, if the part is available.
And
so not that it will not spoil.
There are a lot of things that can, anything that you are using can afford. That's one. Secondly, also, if you are using almost most of the components on inverter, like the integrated circuit, the MOSFETs, the IGBTs, they have their own expiring date. That's what people don't know. All these electronics, their components too have the time that they will stop working.
Anything manufactured will definitely have an expiry
but
date.
people don't want it to. So when it gets to
it's only in Africa, in Nigeria, that we don't want things to expire.
And in the developed world now, in the kind of world that we are now, technology is improving in a very fast rate now. In such a way that research and development, R&D, is, every day they are bringing in new ideas. So reason why, even if you use your inverter after 3-4 years, it's better for you to look for the newer model of it, because with time they won't produce the parts of that old one that 3-4 years ago. Because
may God heal our country.
The way we are changing phones, some people now, we have iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Yes.
Before we used to have iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone
7.
And we did, and in the space of 5 years, it will move from 4 to 13. You understand? It shows that in the developed world, they don't really stay on one technology for a longer period of time. That is what is affecting us.
It is our economy,
Yeah, it's our economy, but sometimes there are, like we do. I do sometimes for my customers. What we do sometimes is that if you have an older model of our inverter, we encourage you to trade it in. Then if the new one is so amount 10 naira, and your old ones, the old one that you are using before, you can trade it in like maybe 3 naira. And you pay 7 naira to get the new technology, so that you can move with time, because there are some. It's based on feedbacks from customers. That's how R&D makes their decision on improving on any product. So if some of the feedback, maybe the inverter that you are using does not support using solar as priority. Now that things has changed in Nigeria, there are some places in Nigeria now that they have light 24 hours.
Sure. In
Nigeria, I don't want to mention names of those. There are some places that they call them premium customers. And as they are premium customers, if they use NEPA the way they want to use NEPA, some of them may be paying as high as 450,000 naira in a month for only on a utility. So now what they do now, they are the one that is using solar more now than people that even don't.
They are shedding it then on their home,
because we now have inverters that can be that can put themselves on solar. We can put them on solar priority, and they will not allow any power to come in through NEPA until their battery gets to a certain set voltage. So Omoniyi, let's go to the market.
tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ilé-iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ta ohun èlò tó ń lo sólà nílẹ̀ yìí, ilé-iṣẹ́ kan ṣoṣo ni mo fọwọ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀yà. OIC Solar ni wọ́n ń jẹ́. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń ta àwọn ohun èlò tó ń lo sólà, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣàtúnṣe àwọn tó ti dẹnu kọlẹ̀. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn kójú owó, original materials ni wọ́n ń lò.
At OIC Solar, we sell and install durable solar power systems. As we sell original solar panels, durable inverters and battery, we also repair solar powered components such as inverters and solar panels.
Solar powered borehole system, solar power street lights, ẹ fẹ́ tún ṣe àbẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ rà. Ìpèsè solar power system fún lè gbé ilé-iṣẹ́ ńláńlá pẹ̀lú ìjọ Ọlọ́run. Ìpèsè solar power system fún lè tajà ìgbàlódé àti ilé epo lóríṣiríṣi. Ó yé wọn púpọ̀ jù, àní kàkà díẹ̀ ká dákẹ́. OIC Solar fìkàlẹ̀ sí shop C4 NTA Ibadan shopping complex, NTA Road, Agodi Gate, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria.
Visit us at www.oicsolar.net.
Hello wọn ni 081 050 20388 081 583 44965. OIC Solar, ìmọ́lẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ́.
Bọ̀dá Sólà bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé kò yé yín mọ́ ẹ wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ lórí àjà àbí kápẹ́ lòmíì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gun páànù lẹ́ ń gún àjà lẹ́ ń fẹyín lọ́wọ́ àyà ẹ ṣáà máa sunlé o.
ilé yín ò ní jóná jẹ́ ń júwe ibi tí ó ti gbà mọ̀kún mọ̀. àǹfààní ńlá rèé fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ wà nílé ìwé undergraduate àtẹ̀yìn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáde young graduate àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ ti wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ gbà mọ̀kún mọ̀ nípa solar system electronic programming microcontroller mastering inverter repairing theory and practical class wonders tó yanrantí lẹ́ là kọjá nílé iṣẹ́ OIC Solar.
OIC Solar has opened a window of capacity building opportunity where you can acquire skills in inverter repairing, microcontroller mastering, and solar power system training.
Kàn sí wọn lónìí kó o gba fọ́ọ̀mù kí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. OIC Solar wà ní Sub-C 4 NTA Ìbàdàn Shopping Complex NTA Road Agodi Gate Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ State Nigeria. Fàlàyé síwájú sí pé 081-050-20388 081-583-44965. OIC Solar ìmọ́lẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ́.
Hello, our listeners and our viewers. You're welcome back into the studio. We are going to open the line just for some brief period of time.
Yes.
So, our listeners can call in if you have any issue with your inverter or your solar power system, or you want to do in a fresh one, let's know. So,
as we are about to do that,
okay.
Dákun, ó gbà mí láyè. Kí n má fi èbó, kí n má fi tira mi mọ́lé,
Okay.
kí n má fi pera mi lólè. Solar inverter,
Okay.
òun là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa rẹ̀ lónìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí là ń pè ní solar inverter? Bó o la ṣe lè dá mọ̀? Jẹ́ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Okay, bá a ṣe sọ ní èdè fìtìfìtì lẹ́ẹ̀kan lédè òyìnbó lẹ́ẹ̀kan, inverter jẹ́ ẹ̀rọ tí ó máa ń convert, tó máa ń invert DC voltage battery sí ntí a lè lò nínú táwọn ẹ̀rọ wa nínú ilé tí wọ́n lè lò. Ntí inverter jẹ́ nìyẹn, ó máa ń convert DC sí AC.
Ó máa ń convert
DC sí AC.
Ṣé dandan ni ká fi kún ni? Ṣé ó di dandan kò gbọdọ̀ mọ̀ sí ń bẹ̀?
Tí ilé bá jẹ́ tí wo àwọn ẹ̀rọ tó wà nílé,
install solar system ní mo sọ yẹn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni solar system tí ẹ bá install sínú ilé, tí ilé yẹn bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan téèyàn lò nílé DC powered ni wọ́n, bírú àwọn DC TV, DC fan tó ti wà, DC television lọ́kàn tó ti wà, èèyàn nídìí kéèyàn lò bàtà fún wọn.
Okay.
Ṣùgbọ́n tí èèyàn bá fẹ́ lò nínú ilé tẹ́ pé television conventional wall èèyàn lò, iná television gbò tó jẹ́ 220 volt tó jẹ́ AC voltage ni wọ́n need. Èèyàn need ìgbàyẹlẹ̀, èèyàn need inverter. Kò ṣe gbogbo solar power system ló máa ń lo inverter.
Ẹ ṣeun. Oríṣi mélòó wá ló wà?
Mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, oríṣi ó pọ̀, but àwọn tí mo lè máa mẹ́nu bà ó ní pé a ní ìta máa ń pè ní sine wave, a ní modified sine wave, a tún ní
modified
sine wave, a tún ní pure sine wave.
Pure sine wave.
Yẹn ló sì dáa jù
lórí mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. Ok, èwo ló wá dáa jù?
Pure sine wave yẹn ló dáa jù.
Pure sine wave yẹn ló dáa jù lásìkò tá a wà yìí.
Lásìkò tá a wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ọ̀dà náà tó bá yẹ pé èèyàn bá wá ti install rẹ̀ sínú ilé, ṣé nǹkan kan lè wà téèyàn fi lè mọ̀ tí ò bá ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ dáadáa tákùdé bá ti bá ṣe rẹ̀?
Ok, ntẹ́yàn lè fi mọ̀ tí kùdìẹ̀kùdìẹ̀ bá ti dé bá inverter téèyàn rí install ni pé bóyá tí iná bá dé kò chájì bátìrì dáadáa mọ́, àbí tí iná bá dé ngbà míì tó bá ní issue ngbà míì, ẹlòmíì tí iná bá dé yóò pa output ẹ̀ ngbà tí input bá wọlé láti ara nepa.
Okay.
o ti board ẹ̀ ti ní problem nìyẹn. And then another one tún ni pé tí ó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tí iná rẹ̀ wá ń dákú tí ń dájí tó ń ṣẹ́jú, ó ti ní kùdìẹ̀kùdìẹ̀ lára nù.
Lẹ́yìn yẹn nǹkan tó tún kù?
Lẹ́yìn yẹn nítorí lè fẹ́ ṣe ni pé bóyá èèyàn overload ẹ̀, tẹ́ bá overload ẹ̀ tó ń pariwo, ó máa ń pariwo.
Àwọn
pariwo máa make alarm.
Ibi tí mo fẹ́ ní pé ṣé máa ń dún?
Ó máa dún. Ó dẹ̀ máa tó bá ní screen tó ní LCD screen nínú wọn, kò sí aláwọn tó jẹ́ LED screen náà máa ní. Àdé láwọn tó jẹ́ ó máa kọ́ sójú LCD ẹ̀ overload.
Ajé amọ̀pọ̀ tó ń wà ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sóun lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́.
Ó máa pariwo, ó dẹ̀ máa kọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sóun lójú. Ibi kò jẹ́ àwọn tó jẹ́ LED wọn náà, LED light tán kọ overload sí máa tán. Ẹ ti agbára yẹn tẹ́ gbélé mi lórí.
Ó ti ń pọ̀ ju o.
Ó ti agbára mi lọ, mi lè lọ mọ́.
Mò ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ń fún àwọn aráalé láǹfààní láti pè wá. Nọ́mbà tí wọ́n lè pè sí òun náà ni 09081111067.
08059081067 tàbí 08059081067. So
so ìbéèrè míì tó tún wá wà lọ́kàn mi tí mo wò pé ó yẹ kí a béèrè kó bàa lè jẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ tí inverter yẹn ṣé ó ní ewu kan tó lè ṣe fún bátìrì.
ó dà pé kọ́ọ̀lù wà lórí kíni wa ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé. hello.
ẹgúsẹ́ o.
yes sir.
comrade adékọlá láti sọmi.
ok sir ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
ẹ kúrò lẹ́ sà.
ẹ kúrò lẹ́ sà.
ẹ kúrò lẹ́ o.
yes sir.
èwo ni owó rẹ̀ kéré jù tó dẹ̀ nọ́mà sọ pé ó lè gbé àti ìsìn gílóòbù méjì àti àwọn nǹkan tán fún ṣáà.
ok tó bá di ẹ̀yìn ètò ẹ lè pè wá kájọ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìyẹn because ẹ bá sọ pé ó kéré jù yẹn ẹ̀yìn tó kéré jù ó wà relative ìtẹ́yìn lè rò pé ó kéré jù ó lè pọ̀ jù fẹ́ lómi so but ó ní bọ́ọ̀bù nǹkan kan tẹ̀sán ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ètò àwọn solution wà fún wọn ẹ jẹ́ ká tún bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi sọ̀rọ̀ ok so oríṣiríṣi.
ìbéèrè tí mo wá ń béèrè kó tó di pé bàbá pè wọlé ní ìsìn ni pé ṣé tí inverter yẹn tó bá ní ìṣòro ṣé ìṣòro yẹn ó lè affect battery àbò lè affect solar board.
ok ó lè tí inverter bá ní ìṣòro ó lè
àbò dádò tí ẹ ò nìkan náà ni ó dẹrù rẹrù.
ó lè affect battery because tí ò bá charge dáadáa mọ́ àbò ní issue bóyá èyí tó jẹ́ because nínú inverter náà nìsín alẹ́ nítorí pé solar charge controller ti wà lára ẹ̀ a máa ń pè ní hybrid solar inverter so ìyẹn ó ti ní solar charge controller lára tí solar charge controller side ẹ̀ bá ní problem nínú rẹ̀ òòrùn ò ní wọlé dáadáa sí orí battery yẹn ò ní wá charge bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí AC charging side náà bá ní problem tẹ́pẹ́ tó dá dúró tẹ́pẹ́ nìkan àti battery ni tí ò sí solar lórí ibẹ̀ ibi tó input tó ti wọlé láti AC input yẹn náà bá wọlé tí ó bá ti charge battery lè bàjẹ́ ní irú kaba yẹn.
bó làwọn èèyàn sì wá ní bọ́ sí ọwọ́ one chance.
okay.
torí pé ní ìsìn tá à ń sọ a sọ pé a lè dá mọ̀.
the more you look the less you see.
a sì sọ pólísì mẹ́ta ló wà kì í ṣe pólísì mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta ò dáa ṣùgbọ́n n tó ti ṣe ni pé ó jẹ́ pé ọ̀nà reliable manufacturer gangan ni tó important jù.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni so n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé even no matter irú inverter téèyàn bá lò ní 2 weeks ago a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa surge protection. SPD surge protection device most times if kó jẹ́ inverter tí o gbádùn dáadáa tí o ṣe dáadáa lè yàn lò téèyàn bá protect inverter yẹn dáadáa ó sì lè gbádùn ẹ̀ fún some time.
téèyàn bá protect ẹ̀ dáadáa èèyàn sì lè gbádùn ẹ̀
fọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún dẹ̀ then àwọn inverter kan wà tó ní part àwọn kan wà tí ò ní part kò sí nǹkan téèyàn máa ń lò tí ò kì í bàjẹ́ ńgbà míì
ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá rí ẹ̀yà ara rẹ̀ téèyàn ó fi tún ṣe.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní àwọn Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé kò sí nǹkan tó ba àgbànú jẹ́ bíi fatọ́dá
tí ò lè tutù.
so tó bá ti pé pàtì ẹ̀ wà èèyàn máa fix ẹ̀ ó máa gbádùn nǹkan ẹ̀ lọ. so ìgbà míì kò sí tó bá fún ní protection ó máa ṣe dáadáa táìmù wa ti ń lọ ná so mo fẹ́ ká sọ fáwọn ará ká sọ nọ́mbà wa fáwọn ará létí orí àwọn tó fẹ́ pè wá ní after ètò láti reach OIC solar ẹ lè pè wá sí 081 050 20388. You can also follow me on Instagram at OIC Solar 1 at OIC Solar 1. Also on YouTube, Talk with Ola on YouTube. You can listen to even all these the recordings of all our programs from episode 1 till this episode on that YouTube.
tó bá yẹ pé bàbá ìmọ̀lẹ̀ Wọlé Akíntúndé náà lè fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ lè pè mí sórí 08123452747 08123452747 gbogbo ohun tó bá ti jẹ́ ìṣòro nípa solar system tẹ́ bá ti pè wá yóò lójútùú.
ọmọ àlójútùú.
kó tó di pé a tiẹ̀ tẹ̀síwájú ọmọ nìyí dákúnjẹ́ ìyàdọ̀ rẹ̀.
bọ̀dá sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé kò yé yín mọ́ ẹ wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ lórí àjà àbí ká pẹ́ lòmíì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gun páànù lẹ́ ń gún àjà lẹ́ ń fẹyín lọ́wọ́ yá ẹ ṣáà máa sunlé o.
ilé yín ò ní jóná jẹ́ ń júwe ibi tí ó ti gbà mọ̀kúnmọ̀. àǹfààní ńlá rèé fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ wà nílé ìwé undergraduate àtẹ̀yìn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáde young graduate àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ ti wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ gbà mọ̀kúnmọ̀ nípa solar system electronic programming microcontroller mastering inverter repairing theory and practical class tó yanrantí lẹ́ là kọjá nílé iṣẹ́ OIC Solar.
OIC Solar has opened a window of capacity building opportunity where you can acquire skills in inverter repairing, microcontroller mastering, and solar power system training.
kàn sí wọn lónìí kó o gba fọ́ọ̀mù kí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. OIC Solar wà ní subsea 4 NTA Ìbàdàn shopping complex NTA road Agodi gate Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ state Nigeria. fàlàyé síwájú sí pé 081-050-20-388 081-583-44965 OIC Solar ìmọ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ́.
tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ta ohun èlò tó ń lo sólà nílẹ̀ yìí iléeṣẹ́ kan ṣoṣo ni mo fọwọ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀yà OIC Solar ni wọ́n ń jẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe ń ta àwọn ohun èlò tó ń lo sólà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣàtúnṣe àwọn tó ti dẹnu kọlẹ̀ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn kójú owó original materials ni wọ́n ń lò.
At OIC Solar, we sell and install durable solar power systems as we sell original solar panels, durable inverters and battery. We also repair solar powered components such as inverters and solar panels.
Solar powered borehole system solar power street light ẹ fẹ́ tún ṣe àbẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ rà ìpèsè solar power system fún lè gbé iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá pẹ̀lú ìjọ ọlọ́run ìpèsè solar power system fún lè tajà ìgbàlódé àti ilé epo lóríṣiríṣi ó yé wọn púpọ̀ jù àní káka díẹ̀ ká dákẹ́. OIC Solar fìkàlẹ̀ sí shop C4 NTA Ìbàdàn shopping complex NTA road Agodi gate Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ state Nigeria.
Visit us at www.oicsolar.net.
ẹ̀ló wọn ni 081-050-20388 081-583-44965 OIC Solar ìmọ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ́.
You're the light.
Lásìkò mọ́ ó sì dáa ká mọ tàtàpínsẹ̀ lábala ibi tá a dé yìí ká bàa lè láǹfààní àti padà wá sórí ètò níjọ́ mẹ́jọ tẹ́ ẹ bá ń gbọ́ nílé tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ń dún kẹ̀rírí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ń sẹ́ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Ọmọnìyí Àlàdé òun ló ń bá wa gbé sókè tó ń gbé sókè ò ní wálẹ̀ láéláé Ọmọnìyí báyé ṣe ń jẹ ayé lórúkọ ti bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀mí mọ́ àṣẹ wòlíì ni mo fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ bágbà mu ni
àmín
títí ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀ táàtò mọ́ pàdé Wọlé Akíntúndé lèmi jẹ́ o bàbá ìmọ́lẹ̀
Ọláolúwa Adégòkè ló ń kí ire o
àlàáfíà fún Nàìjíríà.